Horse, Ape Bird is about a bunch of different complex things, but zooming out, it's a youth opera roughly about animals and about the history of animal cognition and speciesism. The opera takes the form of a group of young documentary makers making a documentary about all of these things, the history of animal cognition. And they interview a scientist who brings them on a bunch of different journeys and stories about different fantastic animals who actually existed. From a composer's perspective, one of the compositional challenges is writing for young voices. One of the joys of seeing them tackle the music is the kind of enthusiasm, professionalism, and sort of approach to music making that's sort of unencumbered by all the sort of expectations and, for want of a more nuanced word, the sort of standards that we kind of end up putting on ourselves or garnering when we go through that kind of music education system. So they just have pure, let's get at it sort of musicianship and enthusiasm and joy. And for a composer to have the opportunity to work with musicians who will bring that to your music is so rare, so special, it really makes your heart sing when you get to do it. So I remember when we were in the rehearsal period, one of the really gorgeous things was we all took a break and the entire chorus sat in the garden and sang through their music on their break because they wanted to get it even better. And that's such a joy for a composer to experience. I think an opportunity for a young person to work in opera, which is the kind of ultimate aesthetic experience performance, is because you have like theatre, you have orchestra, you have singing, you have lights, you have sets, you have costumes, it's everything, is wonderful because it's an opportunity to get a taste of like everything. And the opportunity to work with professionals, professional conductors, professional performers, professional singers who can sort of not just demonstrate and show to you what like opera singing is, but like involve you, coach you, and kind of bring you under their arms. And we had such fantastic professionals that we worked with on this opera. Another great opportunity for us as artists composing and writing the opera was the opportunity to let the young people into this world and for them to know that it's not something that happened in the 19th century, that it's something that happens today and can be a hugely rewarding, engaging and relevant creative performance opportunity for young people today to make opera. And I think if I were thinking back to when I was a teenager, what it would have meant for me to have had an opportunity like this, I would imagine I'd have written an opera sooner than I did. I'm in my early 30s, but I think I probably would have written one about a good few years before. But it's definitely, I think, you know, there's a reason why opera it solicits such commitment and adoration. People who love opera really love opera because there's nothing really like it.